everyone, and welcome to Simplex Cuisine. My name is Harper, if you did not know, and today we're gonna make for the first time in my life crab Rangoon. So fun fact, this is literally one of my most favorite Chinese or Chinese American appetizers in the world. I just really love this dish. I don't know why. I think it's because it's like literally my favorite things. It's like seafood, it's cream cheese, and it's deep fried. So like there's literally nothing to dislike except if you don't like crab, cream cheese, or happiness. So we're gonna try to make this. I really think that this recipe is very simple. I just really want to make a perfect crab Rangoon, and that's all I really want to do. So it doesn't have to be difficult, it just has to be really good. So of course I'll be filming my ups and my downs, my successes and my failures, and at the end of the day I'm gonna see, number one, does the crab Rangoon look like crab Rangoon, because your girl is not good at pastry, making things, putting things together, dough, that stuff, everything, not good at that. But more importantly, of course, does it taste good? And of course, will I be as happy as I am when I go to a buffet and I have it's probably been out for a couple of minutes, it's kind of old, but I still love it. Does it taste even better when it is homemade and perfectly fresh? So more or less, with that being said, let us begin. Okay, so we're at the stove. I'm going to start first by heating up the oil slowly but surely. I have, a small thing of vegetable oil. I am a little worried that I got too little, it's not enough. But last time when I got the bigger version, it was too much oil, so we're gonna hope that, I finally got the perfect, amount. But we're just gonna pour this in here. I've also have issues with not having the oil high enough. So this time, we're not gonna be impatient like usual. We're gonna actually wait until it's, the right temperature, and then we'll cook the food. Because, again, sometimes I get a little impatient. I'm just gonna see how deep this is. Okay, so it's not that deep, but more or less, I'm gonna hope that we're okay. I have a beautiful spatula thingamabob, so to agitate everything. So more or less, we have this on low, very low heat. We're gonna let it do its thing, slowly heat up, and let's go and start making the crab Rangoon. So yeah. Okay, everyone. After a tiny bit of prep work that I forgot about because I forgot about it. More or less, we have the garlic here nicely minced, and we're gonna start off by cutting up the imitation crab meat, which it actually says half crab and half cream cheese, which I think is pretty awesome because sometimes, I'm not gonna name names because I literally just don't know the names, but some restaurants, shortchange you and give you not a lot of crab meat or imitation crab meat and a lot of cream cheese, which I'm personally okay with because I am easily pleased when it comes to food, at least. But a lot of people get mad about that. So it's pretty awesome that in this recipe you can have all the crab meat you want if it's the exact same ratio as the cream cheese. And then we're gonna cut this all up in smaller chunks. I probably shouldn't have gotten it all out at the same time. Just slicing this up into small bits, which is pretty easy. There's nothing, of course, as I said before, there's nothing really to talk about. This isn't a very hard recipe, it's mostly, my ability to follow it well and, make a good dish. And then, of course, does the recipe actually taste good? Because, sometimes I do, I follow it and it's just the recipe that messed up or something happened to it. I'm gonna hope that's small enough. They didn't really specify how small, so they just said small bits, so we're gonna say that is small bits, and if it's not, oh well. Okay, we have all of our imitation crab meat nicely cut up. Some of them are bigger chunks than others accidentally, but more or less from there, I'm going to get some Worcestershire sauce out. So I've let this soften up a little bit, the cream cheese, so we're hopefully going to have an easier time, kind of smashing it all together than if it was just out of the refrigerator immediately. So go, and then toss it in. There we go. Okay, so we've finished up. The actual mixing was a little hard because I'm pretty weak sometimes, and this is a lot of cream cheese that was pretty cold and not as soft as I was hoping it would be. I'm also a little worried that the chunks are a little bit too big, but it's too late to, like, you know, freak out now. That being said, I'm gonna grab the wonton wrappers and let's start trying to make actual crab rangoon. Okay, so let us begin. So I have my little station up, and then I'm going to should probably just take out like this much wonton wrappers. Just have it right there. Place one down like so. And then here's a teaspoon. So brush the sides with my finger with egg white yolks. Okay, so it should not be as hard as it's becoming, which is annoying to me. Oh gosh, okay, so there's a little tear in this one accidentally, which means that this will probably explode when it goes in because it has a tear. But at least it looks kind of cute. I mean, okay. Oh, there's two tears actually. Oh no, there's another tear. Oh no! Okay, so I've decided that the literally just, you know, simple fold like this is not only easier and simpler, but also a better insulator to the stuffing not exploding, but you know, tearing open the wontons. So we're gonna go this route now. Okay everyone, so I am not even close to being finished, but I thought to, like, you know, give you guys a kind of update because this is taking so long. But more or less, I'm just slowly going through this. I'm trying to kind of crimp all the holes, you know, all the bubbles out of the crab rangoon. I'm slowly being able to, like, stuff more of them in as I've gotten better at it, but oh, this one burst accidentally. Oh, come on. They kind of look a little bit like this right now. Very nice and cute. I'm a little worried they're not actually attached all the way, but I think the egg whites, you know, the egg whites, the beaten egg, it's kind of created, like, you could say, like a sealant, you know, a glue for them. Like way too much. Oh, Sebastian's rolling on something in the garden. Oh, Sabby. Okay, sorry, my dog's doing something outside. My biggest worry right now is that they're not stuffed enough and that some of the crimping is not completely sound and it might burst. I know for a fact that this one will explode, so I'm just gonna, like, wait until that happens. But more or less, we have our crab rangoon. There's a lot of them, but let's go over the stove and start frying these up. So yeah. Okay everyone, it is time to go. So I am going to start slowly placing these in here. So, go. We're gonna place our first, you know, other style crab rangoon right there. I think that's enough. So, thankfully, they're all rising up. So my worry of them sticking is, you know, thankfully been dissuaded. I'll just pop them over. Get them all nice. Oh, ah! Okay, that was a bad idea. So not that again, because that almost burnt me. Okay, so we are back. We have the crab rangoon right here. They look quite adorable. We also have some sweet and sour sauce, so what can I say? I like sweet and sour sauce. We're gonna try it out. I'm gonna first have this one. It looks pretty nice, as you can probably see, but it smells exactly like what you think it would. So we're gonna first open it up. It's nice and warm still. Filling. Very hot, so gonna first have it by itself and then I'm gonna have it with the sauce. So, and then with the sauce. So it probably all tastes the same, but we're gonna try it out now with the adorable little 4.1, the only one that actually turned out kind of nice. So, place in here. Okay, so I've had a couple, actually 8, of the crab Rangoon, and here is my humble opinion about what they taste like. So, number 1, I've never had crab Rangoon with so much imitation or actual crab meat before. The fact that, you know, there is like half and half of both crab meat and cream cheese, it kind of makes the crab Rangoon taste a slightly different, not in a bad way, it's just, it's a little less creamier, and like that kind of like tangy taste you get from like the Worcestershire sauce and the garlic and the cream cheese, it's not as prevalent because you have so much tasting crab to kind of, you know, balance out those really, really distinct flavors, which I personally think isn't a bad thing. It actually tastes as good, if not better, than, you know, if you have a lot of cream cheese and not a lot of imitation crab. Other thing is, because I'm terrible at mixing things together sometimes, there were times where the filling was a little bit off, where there was definitely way more crab than cream cheese, but after I kind of got into the rhythm of making the crab Rangoon, you definitely see the improvement of a more balanced filling. Also, was not very greasy, which I was very happy about. I was a little worried that they would be, but thankfully, they weren't. They look not that bad. For what they are, you know, being the easy kind of crimping version, I'm pretty proud of them. I honestly really, really like them. I'm pretty happy I'll have some more later on that are already cooked, and then some more in the freezer. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun making them and eating them because they're just so good. They're also terrible for you, of course. But we're gonna set that aside because no one wants to talk about health right now. But more or less, with that being said, my review, my rating, 1 out of 10, 1 being terrible, can't even finish it, 10 being it's amazing, I'm making it again and again and again, I'm gonna give it the very, very unique, you know, like a unicorn style, the elusive 10. I think these are absolutely amazing. They look really nice, they taste really good. I have to say, these have been really, really great to eat. If you're used to the regular, like, you know, buffet style, Americanized crab Rangoon, they are going to be a little different because it's going to have more crab meat. If you're used to that distinct taste, it's still there, but it's kind of, you could say, dampened down thanks to the crab meat. After that, they taste absolutely amazing. I had a lot of fun making this video, and hopefully you guys had a lot of fun watching it. Of course, if you want to see the rest recipe, I'll link below. Thank you so much for the person who made it. I forgot her name, but she's amazing. Thank you so much. It's very easy, simple recipes, so honestly, beginners, this is a no problem. Just be really careful with the oil and you'll have a lot of fun making it. But with that being said, that's the video. So of course, if you like this video, click a like. If you want to see more from what, just subscribe. I hope you guys have a amazing day. I will see you next time, and as usual, goodbye.